Hello students, this is our 7th lecture for lesson number 6 Superposition of Wave of 12th standard as per new syllabus of Maharashtra State Board. Students, we are going to study vibration of air column in a pipe closed at one end. For that explanation, here we have considered a pipe closed at one end containing the air column of length L. This is pipe closed at one end and one end is the rigid support. When vibrating tuning fork, this is vibrating tuning fork. When this vibrating tuning fork is held over the mouth of the pipe, the longitudinal waves, these are the longitudinal waves. These longitudinal waves or sound waves travel through the air column inside the pipe like this. And these longitudinal waves are formed here in the form of transverse waves. Due to interference between the incident wave and reflected wave. This is the interference of suppose this is the incident wave and this is the reflected wave. Longitudinal stationary waves are formed in the air column. The air molecules near the close end do not free to vibrate and there is the formation of node at close end. Air molecules near the open end are free to vibrate with maximum amplitude. The antinode A, because of due to maximum amplitude, the antinode A is formed at the open end. Here we have seen that at the close end formation of node and here open end at this is the formation of antinode. Here amplitude is 0 and at the open end that amplitude is maximum, that's why there is the formation of antinode. We have seen that now only odd harmonics are present in the vibration of air column in a pipe closed at one end. For that purpose, at first we have to discuss that for fundamental mode. The first mode of vibration of air column closed at one end is known as the fundamental mode. This is the fundamental mode of vibrations of air column in a pipe closed at one end. Here we have considered fundamental mode. That's why we have seen that length is equal to lambda by 4. That means this is the half loop. And we know that loop having in last lecture or in 5th lecture we have seen that this is the loop. And here only half loop is formed. This half loop is formed like this. This half loop is formed here. This is the half loop and half loop is formed here. That's why its length is equal to lambda by 4. In this diagram you have mentioned that L is equals to lambda by 4. Length of air column. Length of air column L is equals to lambda by 4. Therefore, lambda is equals to 4L. Suppose this is equation number 1. Where lambda is the wavelength of fundamental mode of vibration in air column and we know that N is the frequency. Here we have considered that N is the fundamental frequency and n is the fundamental frequency, and we know the relation between velocity, frequency and wavelength is v is equals to n lambda. Therefore n is equals to v upon lambda. This n is equals to v upon lambda. Therefore n is equals to v upon lambda, and from equation number 1 we know that lambda is equals to 4l. Put this value in this equation. That's why n is equals to v upon 4l. This is the equation for fundamental frequency, and it is also known as first harmonic. It is the lowest frequency of vibration in the air column in a pipe closed at one end. This is the fundamental frequency equation. This equation is called as fundamental frequency. Also it is called as first harmonic. First harmonic. Is that clear? And from diagram we have consider here length of air column is L is equals to lambda by 4. Therefore lambda is equals to 4 into L, and n is equals to, if we have considered that n is the fundamental frequency and we know that v is equals to n lambda, then n is equals to v upon lambda. Therefore n is equals to v upon 4l. That is the fundamental frequency equation or first harmonic. This is the equation for first harmonic or fundamental frequency. Then we have find out here second mode or first overtone. Then we have to consider here find out here frequency for second mode or first overtone. Here we have considered that one complete loop and second loop is half. That means here up to this is lambda by 4, 1 lambda by 4. From here up to here this is 2 lambda by 4, and up to here that is 3 lambda by 4. That means here your length is L is equals to 3 lambda by 4. Understand that 1 lambda by 4, 2 lambda by 4, 3 lambda by 4. Half loop means lambda by 4. Here 1, 2, 3 half loops. That's why here we have considered that L is equals to 3 lambda by 4. Here the air column is made to vibrate in such a way that it contains a node at the close end and antinode and an antinode at the open end with one more node and antinode in between. If n1 is the frequency and lambda 1 is the wavelength of wave in this mode of vibrations in air column, the length of the air column is, again we have to find out here the frequency for second mode of vibration. In first mode of vibration we have taking that n is the natural frequency and lambda is the wavelength. Here n1 is the frequency and lambda 1 is the wavelength for that second mode. Then here length of air column L is equals to 3 lambda 1 by 4. Therefore lambda 1 is equals to 4L upon 3. That is the wavelength for second mode. Then we know that V is equals to N1 lambda 1. Therefore N1 is equals to V upon lambda 1, and lambda 1 having value 4L upon 3. V upon 4L upon 3 is equals to 3V upon 4L. Is that clear? Therefore, we can say that N1 is equals to 3 into V upon 4L. And V upon 4L is equals to, this is the fundamental frequency. V upon 4L is the fundamental frequency. Therefore, we can say that N1 is equals to 3 into N. Is that clear? This is the frequency of second mode of vibration. This is called as third harmonic or first overtone. This frequency is called as the third harmonic or first overtone. Then in next diagram we have consider here 2 loops and 1 half loop. That means again here we have considered that this is the condition for third mode or second overtone. Again we have considered that half loop, 1 half loop, 2 half loop, 3 half loop, 4 half loop and 5 half loop. Half loop having value lambda by 4, that means 1 lambda by 4, 2 lambda by 4, 3 lambda by 4, 4 lambda by 4, 5 lambda by 4. That is the length of that vibrating column. Is that clear? That is the L is equals to 5 lambda by 4. Here we have considered that N2 and lambda 2 is the frequency and wavelength for third mode of vibration. For this third mode of vibration, we consider that N2 is the frequency and lambda 2 is the wavelength for third mode of vibration. Then we have here write down the length of air column L is equals to 5 lambda 2 by 4. From that equation, lambda 2 is equals to 4L upon lambda 2 is equals to 4L upon 5. We know that V is equals to N2. V is equals to N2 lambda 2. Therefore, N2 is equals to V upon lambda 2. Therefore, N2 is equals to V upon, what is the value of lambda 2? That is 4L upon 5. This value put in this equation here, 4L upon 5. That means we can say that N2 is equals to 5 V upon 4L. That means we can write down like this, 5 into V upon 4L. Again V upon 4L is the fundamental frequency. We have already find out that this is the fundamental frequency. That's why we can say that N2 is equals to 5 into N. This is the fifth overtone. Fifth harmonic. This is fifth harmonic or second overtone. This is the fifth harmonic or second overtone. Continuing in a similar way for the fifth overtone, the frequency NP is given by, if we have continuously find out like this, then for fifth overtone we have find out that frequency NP is equals to 2p plus 1 into N. Thus we can say that for a pipe closed at one end only odd harmonics are present. See here carefully. In first equation, n is equals to V upon L, we have says that here this is the fundamental frequency or first harmonic. In second expression we have find out that this is the third harmonic and first overtone. Here second harmonic is not available. Then next one, for third mode we have find out this is the fifth harmonic, that here fourth harmonic is not available. That's why we can say that only odd harmonics are present in the vibration of air column in a pipe closed at one end. These are the conditions, these are the equations for first, second and third mode of vibration. So we have completed here this topic, friends. Thank you.